What's going on, YouTube? This is Dave's Daily Trades, where we cover daily AMC technical analysis, price predictions, and of course, bring you the latest greatest news. I know you all are probably getting a little bored with AMC's price action, and of course, seeing various runners in the stock market, but don't you guys get worried, because what's going on in various other stocks is absolutely nothing compared to what we're going to see in AMC in the very near term future, and we're going to dive into exactly why I think that. Of course, we're going to be taking a look at some of the recent Ortex data coming out. This looks absolutely wonderful. We're also, guys, going to be breaking down AMC from a technical perspective and really just going over the similarities between middle of May compared to where we currently sit right now, and it is awesome. We're also going to be taking a quick look at some large institutional whales hopping into AMC at a very perfect time. But without further ado, we're going to roll right into the intro and then hop into the TA. And we're back. All right, guys. So like I said, yes, AMC has been in this sideways pattern that we can see right here on the 5-minute chart. And really, for the most part, we have been trading in between this low, which was posted on the 25th at $35.78. And of course, between this high range over here, which was also posted on the 25th, of just about $38. Now, of course, above this $38, we do have this gap fill from that massive morning dip that occurred on 10/21. Now, of course, the biggest thing is we have been holding this line right here at $36. And once we zoom out to a larger scale graph, we will truly see why this level is so strong and why I think that this level is very close to the bottom for AMC. Now, of course, do I think that we're going to go up from here? The world may never know. But I do believe we may have a little bit of downside pressure in the next couple of days, especially Wednesday going into Thursday. I do believe that if we do see a low in AMC, it's going to be right around $35 flat. That would be my absolute low target for AMC. And of course, we love to play out best case scenario. Best case scenario, we do have volume on this 5-minute chart really shifting up in favor of the bears. But of course, we'll take a look at the 1 hour and 1 day to really go over better price predictions for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Now, right now, we are sitting on this 1 hour chart. And really, same thing going on. We've been in this range now for just about, what is this? 4 or 5 trading days, which is totally fine. This consolidation we have seen a lot in AMC, specifically after either very volatile movements to the upside or the downside. It's really just awaiting its next movement. Now, it's okay, guys. We see runners like DWAC, Prague, and all those other various stocks running like animals, but that's okay. It's great practice for us to get cool, calm, and collective and really be in a modest state before that next run up for AMC. So we make great decisions on the spot. And we all know what to do. I don't even have to say it. Absolutely, guys. So biggest thing is volume has been very, very low for AMC. Now, typically I would say that low volume is not a great thing, but for AMC's volume tends to dry up right before massive runs. That's exactly what we saw in early January. That's exactly what we saw at the end of May, and exactly what we're seeing right now. All, of course, it's not a coincidence, before massive, massive spikes. And this is why I'm extremely, extremely bullish for AMC. Now, I do want to just hop over and briefly talk about the similarities. And I do have a nice video I want to play for you after I show you this, because it literally is freaking crazy. So what's going on here? Well, if we look back, in this chart over here is the last flag shape pattern that played out before that June 2nd run up. And look what we have here. We have what looks to be just about a double bottom over here at that call it like $8, $9 range. So $8.75 to $9 range. We did have this double bottom over here where this went a little lower, which over here on 8.5 was just about at that $28 range. That was equivalent to just about $8.34. Now it came up, got rejected. exactly what we saw here, have a decent little modest sell-off, we'll call it. Nothing crazy, guys, especially with a highly volatile stock like AMC. And now we're just sitting right on that lower trend line. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. So what exactly played out after the sell-off? We had consolidation for a couple of days right at this level. And that is really what I expect to see for the next couple of days. We'll be trading in between that $37.71 area and this $36 region. Now, of course, we may, and don't get worried about this, we may briefly fall out of this flag shape pattern that we're currently in right now. We may go down a little lower, but I just want to prepare you guys, and this could absolutely not play out, but I do want to prepare you guys if there is a little bit of more red days in the near-term future. It's totally fine. AMC is a spring. Think about it. It goes like crazy when you pull it down, and the more stress that it has, it's going to fly, and that's exactly what's playing out right now. And of course, institutions buying in, things are looking good. Those early initial investments on this, we'll call it a floor right now, they're testing the waters before they really jump in all the way 100%. So time will play out, but yes, I do believe we're going to have this cup pattern play out right here, where we consolidate right on this lower trend line, and then we start that massive move. And this will be, in my prediction at least, will be playing out within next week. I believe we'll start to see this upward price action move just like this. And in the next couple of weeks, this, we'll just zoom up right here, this is exactly what's going to come in the next couple of weeks. And really, that's the sentiment around the AMC community, and personally, my opinion as well. I really believe that November is really going to be our month, and we're going to see some crazy things happen. And while we're on this, I do just want to bring up this video right here. This was posted by user NTSR on Twitter. I'll link it in the comments section below, but this person is great at making this overlap right here. We're going to play this out right here so you can see it. And this is the exact pattern that we just discussed as well. Look at how perfect this is. The similarities are almost to the T. And look at where we are right now, right at this lower level right here. This consolidation phase right here. And this is truly what I think is going to play out. Of course, price targets, a little iffy on this, in my own opinion, of, what does this look like? Maybe like 175, 185. But of course, guys, we'll see what happens. We're going to be posting daily TA and especially multiple videos a day once this shit starts to pan out. So you guys aren't going to be worrying because your boy, Dave's Daily Trades, going to be back in this stuff, going to be giving you guys the latest and greatest information on this. But this is what we have in the near-term future. And sorry, I didn't even play it out to the full. There we go. We're going to play it one more time just for the hell of it. And it's crazy how on spot this is. It really, really is crazy. But, of course, I do want to just briefly touch upon the Ortex data that came out. Now, of course, we did have the short interest drop quite a bit. It went from just about 20-something percent, 20, 21%, all the way back down to 16 and change percent, and now back up to 18%, and that's where we're staying right now. But really the most important thing, in my opinion, is this days to cover. This days to cover currently sitting at 2.22 and has been increasing quite a bit over the past couple of weeks. Now, of course, since we're on the long side, this is exactly what we like to see because days to cover going up means people who are short on the stock right now, it's going to take them on average 2.22 days to actually cover and get out of that position. The higher this figure goes, the more risky that short position actually is. So, doesn't mean much right now because we're still only at 2.22 days, but I do really believe that we're going to see that number increase quite a bit in the next upcoming weeks and month. Now, I do want to just briefly just touch upon this 13F that came out today. This was posted by User of Intellect. I do urge you guys, give this account a follow. They post very valuable information for AMC. But Sumitomo, oh my God, I'm going to butcher that name, guys. And please make fun of me in the comment section. Totally fine. We're going to just go for it right now. Sumitoto Misu Trust Holdings. We're going to go with that. That was terrible, by the way. Absolutely terrible. Filed another 13F today disclosing ownership of 1,412,110 shares of AMC, valued at over, drumroll please, $53 million. Cost base, $38 per share. Of course, ignore the FUD, follow the big money. And this is the 13F posted, and this is freaking great to see, guys. I love to see these large-scale investors stepping into AMC at really such an important time. And we'll just take another step back at the chart over here. I mean, stepping in right on this range, of course, at the lower end of our bullish our flag forming right here, that's really wonderful and just gives us more confirmation that not just the apes, these smooth brain apes are seeing this, but large scale investors who are willing to bet millions of dollars on this are also backing this, endorsing it, and getting into it, guys, because they know some really great shit is going to come for us apes. And we're actually turning into some freaking wrinkly ass apes, if you ask me myself. I love the support, guys. I love how everyone's learning so much information, because this, just investing in general, is really the key way to that financial freedom that we all hopefully will enjoy one day in the very near-term future. But with that said, guys, that's all that I have to cover for today's video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content. You know the deal, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.